Hey there, YouTube fans. How you going, man? Electronic magnetic fields. EMF. I think that's how you say it. Electromagnetic fields. I wanted to play with these little Bitcoin miners. Okay, they make Bitcoin. It's over in the corner. I don't really want to turn the camera around, but anyway, it's called an ASIC miner. It was a bit of a hobby. And I tried one yesterday, and I gotta say, I got extremely ill pretty fast. And I knew straight away what it was. How I got ill was headache, nauseous, feeling, generally unwell, malaise, I think you would call that. And it's pretty much from either the noise, not the heat, because it wasn't close enough to heat me up. I've got air conditioning in this place. And the electromagnetic field. So there are some reports, and I think they're very valid, frankly, of people living near Bitcoin farms and feeling ill. I think that is valid, and there is some kind of anecdotal evidence that is the case, but I'm not any expert on that. I know that with computers, when I was a cameraman editor, I'd go towards the end of the day and I'd start feeling really ill and have headaches and feeling unwell, which was very difficult to do when you're editing all day. But there was all this electronic equipment around me. And some people are sensitive to that. I definitely am, and I think part of the reason is I have fibromyalgia. So there is some kind of neurological component in fibromyalgia. And the other thing is some of those wireless headphones, a lot of them actually, also would give me a headache. I got very lucky with Sennheiser headphones, but with Sony or something like that, any of those kind of things, even some of the ear, like the little Apple ear things or a cheap brand of that, they would give me a headache and make me feel ill for several hours as well. And so it was the same. It took several hours for me to start feeling better when I turned everything off. So anyway, that's my little short video. I think that it is a real thing. If you have any symptoms like that and you think something like that is causing an issue, if you are, I guess maybe you're near power lines or anything like that, check with your own doctor. Of course, I'm not a doctor, but it may be a legitimate issue contributing to your health. And I mean, the most logical thing to do, right, is move to a place that is less saturated with EMF, I think they call it. And there was something else. When I was playing around with radios, there's a frequency meter, and I would put the frequency meter on something metal, like a metal fence, and I would get a frequency from the fence. So my point is, we are absolutely bombarded by electromagnetic fields nowadays. Like, they're just everywhere. It's crazy. There is one way around that. I did talk to AI about a tinfoil hat. Apparently, that's not terribly effective. But I know in my place, I've got all these security screens around the place, and my phones don't work properly in this house. I have to use Wi-Fi calling, and that's been an issue ongoing. And because the security screens form a kind of Faraday cage, and they block some of those signals out, and then it has to try and get through all the concrete and that. So that's really, really interesting. Yeah, a lot of my windows, all of them, and doors, they all have basically a Faraday cage, which is a fly screen, like an ampli-mesh grill, metal aluminium fly screen, similar to that pattern in the kitchen, but on its side. So anyway, I hope that helps. enough of me rambling on. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Teach us out. God bless. Ciao.